Alrighty, guys, so we're going to break down Tesla stock in this video, go over how they're doing in China. You guys probably know there's a lot of competition over there in China. We're going to break down the charts here, my thoughts. We'll run through this article, so if y'all find value, hit that like button, make sure to subscribe. And of course, guys, don't forget to get your free stocks from Moomoo, up to 15 stocks, each up to $2,000. Just use that link down below, open up your account, and fund it with your initial $100 deposit. You get 5 stocks, each up to $2,000, and if you fund your account at least $1,000 on top of those 5 stocks, you get 10 more stocks, totaling 15 stocks, each up to $2,000. So with that being said, guys, cheers. Don't forget to take a sip of your coffee. Of course, take a sip of your water as well. You got to stay hydrated, guys. And now let's dive right into the video. So Tesla stock is currently up over 1% in the midst of an overall black type of day in the stock market. We have movement all over the place. The Russell's up 0.7%, but we have the NASDAQ down 0.3%, S&P's down 0.1%, as the Dow Jones is up 0.1%, and we have the VIX pretty much at break even. So you all know at this point, Tesla has not really done anything in terms of their stock price over the past couple of weeks. Actually, I think it's been downtrending over the past couple of weeks, or it's been pretty flat. But on the 4-hour chart in the past couple of months, it's still in a downwards channel, which we'll break down here in a minute. So you guys can see on this 1-hour chart, we arguably have an ascending triangle in the making. You guys can see right here, we have clear resistance, and we've had that over the past couple of weeks at about 245, 250. You guys can see that, but at the same time, we've been making higher lows. Let me actually remove this drawing set very quickly, or clear this drawing. Let me show you this right here. So you guys can see we've been making higher lows for quite some time. We have one right here. Boom. Well, that was the first bottom at 205. Then we hit multiple higher lows since that point. So we're pushing deeper into this triangle, into 245, 250, which if that were to play out, guys, we can see a breakout coming on Tesla stock, at least in my opinion, in the very short term. And then you look at the 4-hour chart, for example, and you're like, wait a second, we're still in this downwards channel. Like I mentioned a minute ago, you guys can see we have lower lows being made, lower highs, all that good stuff. You guys can see we've been in this channel ever since the end of July. So for a good almost 5 months at this point, we've been downtrending in this channel. And I think year to date, we're still up very nicely. I mean, this stock was at, let me see, where did it start the year off, guys? It was at, I think, like $120 or something like that, 130. Yeah, actually, it was at $100. That's right, because last December, we had an awful month for Tesla. I'm not sure if you guys remember, but last December, the stock went down, I think, 50%. I mean, it was ridiculous in 1 month. And since that point, the beginning of this year, we're still up massively, guys, even though for the last couple of months, we've been in that downwards channel. So at this point, we're testing the top of the channel, right? Again, we have that ascending triangle on the 1-hour chart, and here on the 4-hour chart, we're testing the top of the channel. So if we do break out on the 1-hour chart, that triangle plays out, we rip past 250. Let me actually set my alert at 255 right now. So if we break 255, we get that leg up. Then on the 1-hour, on the 4-hour chart, then we'd be completely breaking out, which at this point, guys, we're not there quite yet, but that's kind of what I'm watching out for when it comes to Tesla stock. So let me show you guys on this article what's going on in China. As you guys know, there's a lot of competition and a lot of cars are selling over there in China. Oops, I don't want to move that. I want to move my head. And by the way, make sure to follow me on X, guys. You can see my page right here at Stas Talk Stocks. Make sure you guys go do that. I'm tweeting every single day on X. There's a bunch of content on there, so make sure you guys go follow me again at Stas Talks Stocks. So check out this article, guys. The headline says Tesla eyes record Q4 sales in China amid EV price war, which you guys know there's definitely a price war going on over in China. I mean, Tesla's cutting their prices. Pretty much all the other EV makers are as well, and there's a bunch that are doing very well over there in China. So you guys can see Tesla insurance registrations in China totaled 17,600 last week, up 5.4% from 16,700 in the prior week. That's actually according to data reported by CNEV Post, and these numbers represent the 5th full week since Tesla began delivering its revamped Model 3 in China, right? I think that's the 5th week of growth there. And you guys can see currently the numbers are not broken down to show Model 3 versus Model Y registrations, and Tesla is looking to meet its goal of delivering 1.8 million vehicles in 2023. And so far in Q4, Tesla China insurance registrations, a rough gauge of vehicle deliveries, total roughly 104,500 for the quarter, up more than 3% compared to the same point in Q3, and the number of China registrations through Q4 is also 10% higher than the same point in Q2, when Tesla delivered a record 156,676 vehicles in China. And Tesla sold 82,432 vehicles, China-made electric vehicles, in November, up 14.3% from 72,000 roughly in October, breaking 2 straight months of sequential declines in sales. However, Tesla's November sales total fell 17.8% from 100,000 roughly in November of 2022, according to the CPCA, which again is the China Passenger Car Association. So meanwhile, Tesla on Monday also confirmed that the full $7,500 Inflation Reduction Act tax credit will go away for 2 Model 3 trims in the U.S., and the tax credit will be reduced to $3,750 for the rear-wheel drive Model 3 and the Model 3 long-range trims on January 1st, 2024, according to the website. And there's no need to dive deeper into that or talk more about the competition in China. You guys know there's a lot of competition from really BYD and some other players out there, which you all probably know. But overall, what we're getting out of this article is the fact that, well, China, their sales, Tesla sales over there, they're heating up heading into the holiday season. Now that we're in the holiday season, and we'll see if that continues here into the new year, as Tesla's been cutting prices across the board in China as they're trying to get more market share there and more people to buy their cars, really, right, over other competitors like BYD, to name the biggest one. And of course, there's a bunch of other ones. So what do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. I'm really curious as to where your heads are at now with Tesla, the stock, the competition over there in China. And again, their stock right now is it's in a very big spot for the bulls, right? Do we break out of 250, 255? Do we get that ascending triangle to play out? Do we break out of this downward channel? These are all thoughts going through my head right now. And let's be honest, if we get rejected at this point, we start dumping under, let's say 230, we break under these moving averages, the progress that we've made over the past couple of weeks could easily be erased fairly quickly. You guys know the saying, stocks take the stairs up, elevator down. That could happen here with Tesla if things, go sour in terms of the charts. I mean, if we fail to break 250, 255, maybe we get a negative catalyst that leads us to, dump off, right? What do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Hit that like button. Make sure to subscribe. And guys, don't forget to get your free stocks from Moomoo, up to 15 stocks, each up to $2,000. Just use that link down below. Once you open up your account and fund it with your initial $100 deposit, you get 5 stocks right off the bat. And fund your account with at least $1,000. On top of those 5 stocks, you get 10 more stocks, totaling 15 stocks. And mind you, each of those could be valued up to $2,000. So get on it, guys. Use that Moomoo link down below. And with that being said, cheers. I'll catch you all in the next video.